Yeah. Hi, everybody. How are you?
How are you?
Hi, Stevie. How
you been?
Hey, brother.
Good to see you,
What's
brother.
up? Good.
All right.
Now, you're always getting hugs, because the last time you said no hug.
That's because you Irish don't hug.
No, we don't
We
kiss
Italians
people.
go like this. We walk in and we go,
With the beard and all.
Jerry. I said, what is it with you Irish? You guys never kiss. You,
No.
you hug. And, I mean, we kiss, we hug.
You guys
Say
don't
paisan,
remember,
kiss,
but
Frank.
Fred Sullivan, he remembers. Was the police chief for 20 years.
Sir, how are you?
And Freddie Sullivan, who was the police chief for 20 years, came in my office one day, and he said, I don't get these Italian guys. I'm at the country club of Watertown, he said, for my whole life, 40 years. All these Italian guys joined, and they're all kissing each other. What's up with that? I said, don't ask me.
A lot of love.
He wasn't saying it in a negative way either. It was like, just to set the I don't get it, Dan. What's up with that? Hi, Mike.
How's it going? Sorry, my friend. This is for you, by the way.
Oh. Gifts?
I'm going to give you an official pen for you.
Oh, how nice. Thank you. Oh, you're the best. Thank you. Mont Blanc. How do you know? Well, this one I won't use, because every pen I use, I lose.
So you don't lose that
I'll
one.
put it in I'll put it in my desk, inside my desk.
Hello, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Very good to see you.
So I was a little bit lost. I thought maybe we were across the street.
Yeah. This is Scott Benson, our company president.
Hi, Scott. It's a pleasure. John Hart.
Nice to meet you, Joan. How are you?
Hey.
I'm Bill Barnes.
John.
Nice to meet you.
Jim.
Oh, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Hi, Senator.
Who's this guy?
He's the reason why I moved back.
Yeah.
Got to give him credit for why I moved back.
Take a bow. Yeah.
I called him. He said, "What the hell you want to go to Florida for? It's hot there."
That's
That's
right.
right.
A lot of
That's
humidity
right.
in Florida.
That's
Yeah, I
exactly.
know.
Yeah. It's good for a weekend, but.
That's true.
There's a certain
Yeah.
finality
Yeah.
about it.
Oh,
It's like the end of the road.
This is a global business for us, but this has always been our core research facility, has always been in Waterbury, Connecticut, and always will be in Waterbury, Connecticut. We like to maintain our activities here in the United States because it's much simpler for us to protect our intellectual property, and we have a wealth of creative talent to choose from in the United States that we believe serves our interests, our business interests best if we have it here.
And the additional space over across the street,
So
how is that connected or
So-
related to this?
So as part of our plan for integration, three things. We're consolidating supply chain in the U.S. We've announced and we've talked about previously with our factory in Michigan. So Michigan's going to be the main factory that we have there. We do have operations here in Connecticut. It's specialized for what we call advanced electronics, which falls under Joe's group as well. The group across the street, or the housing across the street, is going to be our shared service center for, hopefully at the end of the day, what's going to be all of North America. So we had stuff centralized here already in the other building in this complex. With the addition of the Enfilm team out of Trumbull, we're moving those jobs up here. So there was 39 heads that came up from Trumbull, or in the process of coming up from Trumbull. So the Trumbull office is being consolidated. The Providence, Rhode Island office was consolidated, and those heads all moved here. So by the time said and done, we've already had the first floor across the street. We will then look to add 2 other operations that we have in the U.S. here as well. So those will be announced, for the coming year. We've already talked with the management group from that. So that'll be those functions will be brought here, but it'll be accounting, IT, human resources, treasury functions. The legal group is already headquartered across the street. And then for Joe's business, which is what, 550 million roughly globally. So of the 550 million, of the 1.7 billion Joe's responsible for, that's going to be headquartered in this complex, this building alone right here. So it'll be independent, but it'll be part of the overall team.
Right.
So you'll have Global Electronics, you have our North American Shared Services, and then the building over here would be Corporate Performance Solutions, as well as MacDermid Enthone Industrial, North America, MacDermid Enthone Electronics North America, and there's still some people from both Platform and Arista Life Sciences, still some of their R&D people in the
Great.
building and stores.
Great.
So the folks who are housed here, are they new hires?
Some are new hires, some are from the 2 acquisitions that we recently made. So they're relocating to this facility. We like to have as many of our innovators in one location. It fosters a much more creative environment, a much more collaborative environment. So that's why we like to hire them, or rather house them in one facility. Now, the electronics business is a global business for us. In fact, the majority of our sales are outside of the United States. We could have housed our innovation activities anywhere in the world, but we chose Waterbury because historically it's been the home of our electronic solutions business for a long period of time.
Plus Joe lives here. Joe wasn't going to move.
That has something to do with it as well.
So to the senator's furtherance of Senator Hartley's question, so I know we have some folks coming in from Trumbull. They obviously are within commuter range, but the folks who live in Providence, the likelihood that they'll probably relocate to this area might be higher.
So they wouldn't be in this particular facility. The folks that are going
Okay.
to be housed in this facility would come from South Plainfield, New Jersey,
Okay.
or Maple Plain, Minnesota, largely.
So they won't be
Some
commuting.
actually will be.
They are
no, they'll be
They're
relocating.
relocating.
And then some actually will be relocating from our Asian facilities.
Okay.
Divisions.
So from
Coming back here.
Providence, we had 2 people reload. 2 people reload. The other 2 retired, and we replaced those heads here
Okay,
with
good.
new hires here.
So I guess the idea I'm trying to give the people from Waterbury and the greater Waterbury area, and the real estate market, by the way, is that there's going to be a significant number of families that are going to be relocating to Waterbury or the greater Waterbury area from all of this, in addition, obviously, to the creation of the 80 positions, or whether they're new jobs or whether they're going to come in from other parts of the country or the world, they're still coming to Waterbury. Right. One of the things you touched on, and I don't know if you want to talk about it all that much, but when you said it's easier to do R&D here in the United States of America versus outside the country, were those security concerns?
Yeah, one of the things is a lot of our formulations are proprietary formulations.
Right.
So that a certain amount of intellectual property goes into create those formulations. And the easiest way to protect that intellectual property is through the laws of the United States. And so that's one of the driving issues of keeping our innovation activities here in the United States.
Okay, great.
So we don't patent a lot. And you don't patent a lot because then you got to describe the secret sauce.
Okay.
So you trade secret. So the guy you want is him, and him are probably 2 of what, 5 who know all the XWs, know all the secret commas in gym. So 3, yeah.
And so across the way now, we've got the first floor you're in and occupied. That work is completed.
The work is completed. They moved across last week. I'm hoping it's clean. I told them to clean it.
And how about the third floor?
The 3rd floor, the legal group is there. So we have the small piece on the 3rd floor,
Okay.
which is where the legal group is headquartered. And then, depending on the other thing we're doing, we will need more space on the 1st floor.
Okay, good. Good.
So on your new hires, you're recruiting from what?
From here.
Yeah, so you're looking for what? Engineers, chemists?
So the bulk of the new hires we brought in have been accounting people, IT people, treasury experience, customer service experience. Have been the bulk from the R&D side. A bunch of them you had in the pipeline, plus those are the bulk of the people you're moving here. Yeah.
But when we have a certain amount of turnover, and when we hire new entry-level research chemists, they typically come from the Waterbury, Connecticut, or the Connecticut area. would not be unusual to find from local universities. They could come internationally as well. We have a large, a very diverse group of employees here at our Innovation Center.
So you have no problem with regard to a talent pool. It exists.
It absolutely exists. Yes, absolutely exists.
And Senator, one of the things that Frank and I have spoken about that I'm very excited about is that once we get situated, of course, this floor is now ready. Across the street, pretty impressive investment in capital funding. But once we get everything in place, what I'm hoping for is a partnership between Platform MacDermid and the Board of Education. Specifically, our students who are looking into engineering, chemistry, and even on the business side, finance, account, all the above, trying to open up some sort of relationship like we are now with manufacturers at the Career Academy.
Yep.
So we met with myself and Ellen McDonald, who's our VP of Human Capital. Talked with Don Moroz and Dick Duma. So we're going to be doing a bunch of interns from Post to help with their HR and their accounting program. In fact, that's the guy we just introduced you to, came from Post. And actually, I got to reach out to Mike Harris because we're going to see with our factory in West Haven, from the manufacturing stuff that they teach the kids there, if they could do a shadow program down in West Haven.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And your IT operation, is that in Waterbury?
So there's IT for platform, that's a platform function.
Yeah.
Split in two places. It's split in Cary, North Carolina, and here.
And so, with regard to your cyber, that's all part of your
Yeah,
IT.
yeah.
Because we just launched a degree program at the community college here on cyber, and it's really the only one of all the community college systems. So we're hoping to, once again, move kids through the Career Academy, through the high school strand, and into community college, and then also we are in the process of working with UConn to finish that out with a 4-year associate, whatever else goes into engineering.
So it's all good news, and we're grateful to, first of all, have the opportunity to be here with all of you today. Scott, we really appreciate it.
It's our pleasure. A lot of us are legacy MacDermid for quite a while. I said Frank and I are 17, 18 years, and we're like the
Puppies.
young guys here. So
It says a lot for the
the
company.
historical connection of MacDermid and Waterbury is one that's really, really important. So we're extremely proud to be here and glad that we're able to be growing again. It wasn't always like that. So.
No, and we're very happy to have you back here in Waterbury, for obvious reasons. But we actually, don't forget, we worked with Mr. Lever 3.5 years ago for the property acquisition on the other side of town for the new public works facility, and that really kind of opened the door. And then Frank called me up a couple of years ago and said, "Guess what? I'm coming home." And I said,
3 years last week.
That's great news. So Frank and I knew each other long before they went to Denver. So look, as a city, we're extraordinarily grateful to have the opportunity to be here with everyone today, because this is really what we've been trying to do for the last 4.5 years, is trying to become more user-friendly with our existing companies and support any expansion efforts we can. All this other acquisitions and things like that came surprisingly to us, but very grateful that they happened. We're happy to have, obviously, Senator Hartley here and Representative Reyes, support from the state delegation. This is catastrophic for Waterbury in the sense that it's very difficult as mayor to attract businesses to Waterbury and then to support businesses who are expanding in Waterbury, but we've enjoyed some success over the last 4 years. It's been pretty phenomenal, and King Industries will be in the ground in about 2 weeks on the other side of town. They're very similar manufacturing to what a lot of what you do, in addition to some other manufacturers on the east side of town that are expanding their businesses. So it's all good. It creates jobs and hopefully gives our kids an opportunity. You know, just the fact that if we could have a tour of this facility with our STEM students, you know, just to walk in and see this environment, I think will give them enormous incentive to stay focused and do better or do well.
Love to help.
Yeah.
I think the thing that we would be really proud to do is that we have, you know, a really diverse set of skills required on this site. You know, like Frank said, everything from accounting and IT people all the way up through PhD chemists. So there's a huge diversity available here. So being able to showcase that to a wide group of kids would be fantastic.
Yeah. And we're proud of that. I mean, we're very happy with that. And we've got similar arrangements going on with King as well, which is great. So we probably can all sit in a room and figure out curriculums and opportunities to give them some, you know, some real focus as what their career paths can look like.
Did you go to for chemistry last year?
We did Children's Community School, Carrington School, and the middle schools.
Which school, Steve?
Carrington, we had a big program with Carrington School
Right.
the last 2 years.
Yes.
Children's Community School.
Yep.
In the past, we've done the middle schools.
And
The
did you
kids
guys
love it.
participate in the manufacturing fair that we did at the, I thought so.
We did that too.
That was big, yeah, yeah. And so that's great. I mean, that's good because.
They come in, they
it's-
tour the facility. We did a lot of different programs with them.
And we've been focusing on tours more so than ever over the last 2 years. You know, growing up in Waterbury and being a great-grandchild of a Scoville manufacturer or a grandparent of a Scoville, you know, the stereotype or the perception of factories, a lot of our kids think about what their grandparents or great-grandparents used to talk about. And by the way, that was, you know, in the 30s and 40s, and that was what made the country run. But manufacturing took a hit over the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and people don't really equate with what modern advanced manufacturing is today, right, Joan? So
Yes.
kids
Change
don't
perceptions.
understand the opportunities as much as they should. So we've been actually getting them in buses and showing them different manufacturers in town, and a lot of them may not be as beautiful as this, quite frankly, because it's brand new, but a lot of them are much different than what they thought they would be, as far as dirt and noise and grime and
Career.
advanced manufacturing is right here, right here. So a lot of them are shocked when they see, and then we tell all their employees to make sure they bring their best car so it's in the parking lot so, so the kids can see the brand new cars out there.
Get something with a lot of plating.
That's true. By the way, that's a true story. I'm not kidding. I tell them.
That's
That
always
one's bringing all their
speaks
Corvettes and
What
everything.
kind of car do you want to drive?
Yeah.
What car do you want to drive?
Yeah,
You'd be surprised.
But you know, we're so excited for every job in Waterbury, and you know, working with the mayor and this administration, they have been, you know, job centric. But these kind of jobs, we are really excited about because this is not retail service.
Right.
This is STEM. Quite frankly, this is the job of the future. And so, showing the kids as young as middle school and elementary school is kind of planting that seed, and that's how you get. I mean, quite frankly, to your point, Mayor, changing the parents' perceptions sometimes is half a battle about the manufacturing.
It's not a dirty
profile.
job.
No, it's quite frankly a great job with a career ladder, great benefits and opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, did anybody have any questions for Frank or Scott or anybody else?
Jim's a transplant. Jim, Minnesota, how many years?
Yep.
Minnesota.
Transplant from Minnesota. It was 14 years ago.
Wow.
14.
He's adapted. He's got a Waterbury accent.
I just lost my Minnesota accent.
Fit right in.
Get right in. That's right.
All right. Cut the ribbon?
Ah,
Okay.
president.
You get it.
Hold the top.
All right, you got it. Want part of the scissors?
That's what helps to get a tip.
We're missing.
You want some scissors?
No, you can take that. Take the scissors. How do you
Take the scissors.
Come on,
Yeah,
come on,
Steve.
Steve.
Get in there, Steve.
All right, everybody in?
Yeah.
All right, watch one rule that I learned. Don't put your finger in there.
Exactly.
Put your finger later.
Yeah,
You got
there's
a lot
an
of
expert.
experience.
All right.
That was real.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. We got to do harder than that. There you go. Thank you very much, Stevie.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want us to go across the way?
Yeah, so we're gonna have cake and then we're gonna show you questions.
Okay.
We have to get back to the. Better when we put our flags up and have the veterans here. We're gonna break the traffic.
The mayor.
We're gonna get the crosswalk. So I talked to Joe. We're gonna put the crosswalk over there.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
you guys are looking to repave this.
Yeah, we
so
are.
you don't want to do it until it's set.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, this is only paint spot.
Yeah. I can go out there with a can of spray paint.
Lots of paint.
You guys love paint. Put it in because if we just elect, somebody's going to have a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Why not get it in now?
We're gonna take a left. I don't know if it's open. If it's not open, let me know. I'll give you my key. Okay, hold on. Here, want to use my key to unlock?
How long is our lease? Did we sign for?
5 years.
5.
Yeah,
There you
they
go.
marked it up. We've been working on it. Probably for anything. We're here with Frank. Also, get the two curb cuts and we're putting this.
Beautiful. Okay, Senator?
Thank you.
That was a big change just from a
There
few
you
weeks
go.
ago, Frank.
I know. We cracked the whip to get the team working. Smells good. So obviously this is our lobby.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Well, I got to tell you about this
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
So they're behind you indoors. Make sure that it's clean.
Floor number 1.
Hello, hello.
There.
Oh, yeah.
It's here Friday.
Okay.
On Friday.
Ladies, I'm bringing through a contingent of group to meet
Hi
everybody.
there.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Hi there.
Nice
Teresa.
seeing you.
Hi there, nice
Hi.
to see you too.
Yes.
These name tags are very helpful.
Yes.
We'll put all name tags on ourselves.
Yeah.
So Teresa just moved up from Trumbull office.
Oh, okay.
This is Senator Hartley and
Yeah.
Mayor O'Leary.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you. Yes, pleasure.
Hi, Teresa.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for
Yeah.
visiting.
Anna keeps me in line.
So Anna, you've been here before.
Yeah.
You've been here for a while,
Yes.
Anna?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Nice to
I've
meet
been
you.
in
right?
25.
25?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Did you get my card I sent over today? It'll be in your office mail. You can check your in-office mail.
25-year
I've
anniversary.
been
Should be a card in there for you. I wrote out all the cards
Okay.
over the weekend.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Enjoy the tour.
So
Yeah.
this is our shared accounting.
Okay. So when you say shared, will you explain that to me?
So all of our businesses, why have duplicate functions? Right. So accounting's accounting, payables is
Right.
payables, IT is IT. Doesn't matter whether it's printing business, electronics business, or industrial business.
So it
So we
includes
just-
the acquisitions.
Yep. So we put the groups together.
This is it.
We right size it for the whole business in North America, which then makes it I think our North American revenue would be 300 something million, give or take. And this is the group that does all the accounting for it. So each business keeps their own analyst to run their numbers.
Right.
But the numbers are generated. by this
Centralized.
group. Yes. So we took. Hello, lady. Hello. Beth and Lori, are you here? Here, come out here. Yes, come visit.
Okay.
Where's Beth? Come on
There
out.
you go. Hi. How are you?
I'll introduce you to people. Here, we'll come on to the bigger area.
Come on. Okay. Yeah.
Show you
Come on
the
out. We have room.
All right,
After
following
you.
you.
You must be
Okay.
Beth.
I am. How are you? Good.
So, Lori is our assistant controller for North America. Beth just came up from Trumbull as well.
Oh, hi.
Trumbull, how
Great.
are you?
Oh,
Senator
welcome,
Hartley and
welcome.
Mayor O'Leary.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is Judge Wachner in the back?
He is.
Let me get Jim. I call him Judge Wachner.
Wachner?
Jim
We
Wachner.
love
So
it
let me
here.
grab
Yeah.
Jim. I'll
Very nice.
be
Very
right back
peaceful.
here.
Yeah. So how long have you been here?
A couple days. 2 days.
Literally
And
just
so
came up.
it was
Just came
peaceful until
over,
all of us
yes.
come
Okay.
traipsing through.
And you too, as well?
Yeah, but I've
we
been
all-
with MacDermid for 35 years.
Right.
I've worked.
Yeah, you were across the street.
We were across the street.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were in Trumbull?
Trumbull, yes. I
Oh,
was
okay.
With the Enthone US.
Enthone,
for
right, okay.
over 12 years, so.
So are you commuting in from Trumbull?
No, actually, I live nearby, so 15 minutes. So the commute's
so-
actually improved
so
for
you
me.
cut it, yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
did
that's
cut it.
good.
So that
Good
was
for you.
good. Yes.
Yeah, Trumbull isn't that bad though.
No, well,
not
I
from
mean,
here.
right
No.
here.
It's really not.
You go right down Route 8.
Yeah.
And you're going
Drop off
opposite
right here.
Yeah.
traffic, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, so you're getting.
So that's, yeah, I was
drive
thinking
time.
about
Right.
that.
You guys haven't met yet.
Nice to meet you. You guys keep me tucked away in a dark room.
This dark. You got to see his Detroit Red Wing thing in there. Oh man. So this is Jim here is the head of the
Hi,
of the
Judge.
shared group.
I heard
I
you're-
call him Judge Wachner.
You're Judge Wachner.
Hello there.
Senator Hartley?
Hi, hi, Judge.
Jim Walker.
It's a pleasure.
Jim Wachner. I call him Judge Wachner.
That's great. Not, I know you've had to do some major investment here, but
kid. Is that what
not
you call it?
quite
He's on Colorado.
as modern,
Is it?
even though
Yeah, I know he's been
you
traveling.
needed to do a lot of work as this, so it worked out well. We were really
Up
happy
there.
about it, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, so keep it
Yeah,
going.
he's
Oh, it's a
loving it.
beautiful
Yeah, small
building
world.
too.
Yes,
We're nice,
yeah.
glad to have
Yeah,
him
and
back.
it's old.
Yeah.
Listen, when we were kids,
Yeah.
we used to come in here and when you walked through the
Yeah.
front door on the left was where you paid your utility bill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my mom would say, hurry up before they shut the lights on, run in there.
There's still steel plate in the one office back
Yeah.
there. And then take all the bulletproof glass.
Absolutely, that thick glass.
Yeah, you can see it actually if you go to the back office.
Yeah,
It's
it's
still on the
still there.
windows.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Yeah.
couldn't- they couldn't
room in the
pull it
building.
out.
By the way, that glass was thicker than any bank in town. Yeah.
The director. of
Yeah,
FP&A,
so
we brought him in as
we're up right up the street.
financial planning.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
literally
He's on
half a mile.
the performance, corporate performance side.
Oh,
Know the
okay,
area
yeah.
well.
So
How about you?
he
Where you
works
from?
for my VP of Finance.
Oh, okay.
So that means he.
So how long have you been here? When did you move here?
To Connecticut?
Yeah.
13 years
Oh,
ago.
okay. Okay.
I did a reload of people I was working with at that time.
Oh, okay. And how long have you been with these guys?
2 months.
Oh, good.
Yeah, really
Oh,
new.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Good.
very new.
One
Thanks.
accepted.
That's great,
One's
so-
already
I was up in
one's
Hartford, just much closer to home.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I live right there.
So I see our legal team?
Yeah. Let's see the legals.
I think we might have to take the stairs. See, I want to make sure you got it. I feel better. All right, so I want to make sure you go through your mail. Let's do the stairs for that.
The way the bridge looks awesome with the planting.
We're gonna make it better. We're gonna put some flags up. We need a City of Waterbury flag. We need a U.S. flag, and we want the POW flag, and we want to put the Veterans flag.
Good.
Mayor, did you hear that Frank was home during the weekend writing his secretary?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's kind of like. Look. Oh, wow.
Thank you, Joe.
Got it?
So John,
Legal team, I'm just his assistant, he's awesome.
Hi, I'm Neil O'Leary. How are you?
Nice to meet you, Mary
let
Ann.
me open this because they can't get in.
Okay.
Oh, it's the third floor.
Wow, this looks a little different than last time we were here.
Oh, is it still a cube farm then?
Well, got some more furniture coming in?
No,
No, it's pretty wide open.
just in, just deciding in case they wanna add in something later.
Heather. How are you?
No,
These trainers in my building.
So we're a couple of different ones. We have a private one here for John, and then there's a nice great big one over there, and then each person has their own office and everything, so. We're waiting for Frank to get real creative and figure out what to do with all the extra space in the middle. So,
Yeah. So is this John Cordani's
So this is John's office.
Right
So
there.
John's office. Can we show him John's office?
He's not here today?
He's probably over Carmen.
Yes, he is.
Oh, we're on. Yeah, absolutely. Remember the woodwork? Yeah.
So John's here, and then John's got a little
Conference room?
conference room that we just hooked up video conferencing. So we redid the wiring in the building so we can do video conferencing.
Oh, wow.
And so we redid all this for video conference and for separate air conditioning from the rest of the building.
It's nice. It's real nice.
Very impressive.
John's got this weird size
Where
desk.
is the honorable?
He's
one?
over at Carmody. He's
he's
working on the DuPont.
David Bermudi's brother.
Yep.
stuff.
Good to see you. On the country.
Yes.
You
Well,
come
that's
out here and I'll
beautiful.
tell
Hi,
you.
Todd, Joan Hartman.
So you know Mayor O'Leary and Senator Hartley?
Jesse?
Hi.
Hi, Neil O'Leary.
Hi,
How are you?
Jesse. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, say hello.
How you guys? How you doing?
So,
Neil.
this is corporate
You have
legal.
a
Pleasure,
legal
thank you.
presentation
Nice to
ready,
meet you,
Jesse?
too.
This is
I
the
wasn't expecting this.
platform legal team.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. The only one who's not here is, there's two. There's one lawyer still in our building,
Oh,
across the
okay.
street. And then they have lawyers around the world. How many in the legal department global?
About like 18, approximately.
And so are you long-term MacDermid employees or?
So Todd came from Arista.
Yeah, we came from different beginnings. I've been with Arista
Yeah.
for 11 years now.
Uh-huh.
And Jesse, who came from the MacDermid.
Yeah, I've been here for about 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say not too long. You look pretty young to me.
Yeah.
So Leslie joined us in January.
January. Oh, just January. And where did you come from, Liz?
I came from a private law firm, and then came here, one of the better moves I've ever made.
And was it a law firm in the state?
It was in Middlebury.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did defense work for medical malpractice.
Oh, sure.
So this is different.
Yes.
There's another one of our new attorneys. I see him coming through the glass. Come say hello.
Hi, John
This is
Hartley.
Senator Hartley.
Nice to meet you.
Aaron from
Yes,
David.
yes, yeah. And so, how new are you?
I started in February,
Oh, okay.
about 6 months.
And were you with another firm before
I
coming?
was
to-
at Pullman and Comley.
Oh, I know Pullman well, yeah.
Excellent.
But I was down in some meeting down there, and they actually had people who were serving us water with gloves on or something at one point. I was like, yeah, well, this is when Andrew was trying to launch his run.
Seen Gary's billing rates.
What's this? Yeah. I was like, what's this?
No fingerprints anywhere.
What's
Gloves.
this? I was like, yeah.
Wasn't about the service. We've got an environmental lawyer.
Yeah.
I've always.
Well, there's new
There'll be a
crosswalks. Mayor's
crosswalk
putting
coming in
crosswalks
very
in.
soon. You'll be shocked how quick that crosswalk
They got the
will be
paint,
in.
they're stirring it up now.
I'll be out there painting it myself.
Yeah, they're striking it out there, so you need some initials in there or something. Get there early.
Give my regards to Jono.
Okay.
Tell him to visit later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to
Bye-bye.
meet all of
Sorry for the
you.
interruption.
Thank you. Good luck. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So there. So this actually they're dismantling this. They're taking all the cubes to.
Gentlemen.
All the office cubes.
So you can see the colors. He thinks the Holland Hughes one is the oldest one. Well.
When are you heading over, Frank? Sunday or Monday? When are you heading over?
Yeah, Monday.
Are you
It's
leaving
actually a
yet?
cheaper way to fly Monday night than Sunday.
Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, I always send it to her.
Sunday night coach was 2100. Monday night coach was 1200. Where you going? That's Heathrow. Yep. Coming up, same as that. We're gonna do this. Because they want
So I was able to have a meeting with Alana on Monday over there. Once I
Yeah, I remember. So our landscaping guy is gonna do.
This is a Vinny Giacovino job?
This is a Vinny Giacovino job. It will be a Vinny Giacovino job.
So at some point, was this an entrance?
We got our old factory sign. The guy
Is this
said.
like an
This
entrance?
is just a plate courtyard.
The cafeteria.
Yeah.
Doesn't that look like an entrance to the
your
cornerstone
concert
there?
all night.
Could have been, I suppose,
Yeah.
maybe at one point.
Originally, this was the entrance.
No.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a good-
that's what I was thinking, because of
Then
the...
they opened the vestibule in front,
Oh.
and they closed this. They
yeah,
gated this
and
off.
they made this, yeah. Yeah, that's what it looked like with that cornerstone there.
Because in front they used to have the bulletproof glass. They used to come in as a kid. In fact, when we remodeled it and took it out, they used to come in and you pay your bill. You had to slip the money.
No hot dog, you guys.
Jarvis is going to give you some quick instructions.
Okay, Jarvis.
He said you just stay in the middle, let him do the edges.
Okay. You mean these edges?
No,
Yeah, no.
in other words, right along here.
Oh, okay.
My guy will help finish it off and do that.
Okay.
Sounds good. I don't know how many you want to do.
So what do you do? Like every other one, right?
Yeah,
Everyone that has a
the
TV on.
Oh, there you go. See?
So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do what you want.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to get good at it.
The more you do, the better we get.
All right. Let's go. All right.
Certainly I'm gonna help you. Yeah, you do this alone. Want me to steer you? Here, I'll steer you. You have a spray can? I can show him how to do it. I hope he doesn't pay me.
Sorry.
Come in front.
Thank Frank.
Perfect. you here and Dave here as well. You know, Frank's got to be a pretty good painter. Frank, you're a lot better at this than I am, I think.
I can get used to this.
I know, we got I know.
I turn it over to you, man.
I wait till that dries a little bit.
Professional.
We can't fix the spray that.
You got it.
They're running over.
You got it. You're the man.
Jarvis,
Do I
thank
get
you.
do I get a hug, Jarvis?
No problem.
A real pleasure to meet you, and thank you for your help. Thanks for the tutoring.
How did they do?
Listen, if you ever
They
need
did
any
all right.
part-time help, let me know. We'll take every opportunity we can.
You the world.
That's beautiful. Thanks.
Thank
A lot
you.
of fun. Look at all your people. Thank you.
So going forward, you will use this crosswalk, right? We will use this crosswalk, yes?
Please.
Yes, okay.
And we're gonna get the light fixed today or tomorrow. I understand there's street lights out.
It'll be even better.
Yeah. So,
All good? You want to do a group photo with us?
yeah, I'd love to. Come on.
Come over for a photo. Murray, come
Yeah.
over for a photo. We're going to do a photo. You got to cheat with the crosswalk. Ready for the picture?
You know, the best part of this story right now is what people don't realize. This building was at least 50-60% empty 3 years ago. Now this building's full, and that building is occupied on the first and third floor. That's pretty dramatic increase. People coming from Waterbury workforce, and we're real happy about that, obviously, for all the right reasons. So you can see all these employees are excited about the opportunity to be here. That's really important. Are you going to be around later to get my text by any chance?
Come into the picture. We're doing a group photo.
Guys, come on over here, even a little bit on the grass. So keep filling in this area.
Staying here?
And now everyone just space yourself in a little bit. You guys come up a little bit. Yep.
You got my Crystal Rock advertising in? Trying to get a job with Baker.
Yep, laces out, logo out.
Laces out. I'm going to put this in the paper with a thank you to you. Official water sponsor.
You like the bubbly water? I like it.
It's not as gassy as Pellegrino.
Yeah. Is that a new product line?
Yeah, he started about 4 months ago.
All right. All right. Ready?
Ready?
We're gonna do a couple then. So, just really big smiles, everybody. Yeah.
Got it?
We got it.
Wait,
All right.
wait,
Oh, hold on.
So, 2 things before everyone goes. Number 1, I want to thank officially the mayor, Joe Gary, the rest of the city officials for everything today. Crosswalk means a lot. Thank you. Second, I want to thank you for being here. We're going to put this picture in the paper as a thank you to you as well. We're going to run a full-page ad in the Republican American thanking you for this. And third, this picture will also be used. I don't know if everyone knows. Actually, most people here know. So I was diagnosed with MS in 07. And the Travelers was the official walk sponsor for MS in Connecticut. They actually pulled out due to some financial constraints and some changes in their philosophy. So Scott approved Performance Solutions to be the official sponsor for Walk MS in the state. And this picture will be used for their new advertising campaign that actually Works Group is doing. So thank you very much. It means a ton. And sooner or later, we're going to get Deanna Cullen a little taller. But thank you, everyone. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, brother.
My friend.
All right. I'm off.
But I tell you what, it's Italians do. Ciao.
Good job, man. Good job, brother. All right.
Oh, man, I got another workout this morning. I like this.
I'll be back Wednesday.
What is your problem, woman?
All about it. I got probably 20 texts when the first line was said. That's awesome. Good, good. So thank you so much. Really, it's a real pleasure. Thank you for everything. Take care. No problem. Good. All right.